able to see ourselves. Yes, there we are. So, I'm JP Heath. I'm the chaplain for the seafarers here in Malmö.
My name is Emanuel Smeds and I work for the Swedish Maritime Administration to assist the seamen that are coming to visit Malmö.
Okay. And Emmanuel, you've started now to support this work. What led you to do it?
Well, I thought it would be a very interesting line of work, meet a lot of people and assist them. I think it sounds like a good idea to do, and I like the idea that it's also sort of a collaboration with the church. So I think that's a really nice initiative.
So we have today 6 vessels in the harbour.
Yeah.
And that's all the way from the oil harbour through to the North Harbour, which is the scrap harbour. 2 car carriers.
Yeah.
And 2 other vessels. You started doing some of this work last week. What has your impression been?
Well, the impression is that it's so nice that we can work in collaboration with the church to visit. It's a lot of things to learn, but I think we are getting in a good direction. So yeah, it's nice, and it seems like the seamen that we visit, they seem to appreciate that we are around to talk with them and assist them. Yeah, so I think that's nice. Yeah.
Good. Last week we had an unusual incident when we went into the oil harbour. You want to tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, are you talking about the need for these coveralls? Is that the no? It's which
but
one?
Let's talk about that.
Yeah,
so
we can talk about that.
We had a vessel that came into the North Harbour, the scrap harbour.
Yeah, it was, and it seemed that they actually needed some coveralls, and they needed, I think, 4 of them. So it ended up being that Mike and I could go to a place outside Malmö where we could purchase these 4 black coveralls that we could then go back to the harbour and give to the workers, so on the ship. So, and they seem to really appreciate it, so that's nice.
And the good thing is that they had said that this is something that they need.
Yeah.
And we were able to help them source that.
Yeah.
And then we also on Thursday had a protest.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can mention some words about that. So we were approaching the gate to the oil harbour, and there isn't really much of fun things to do around in that area. There are no regular shops or restaurants, but we saw rather young people fairly close to the gate. Anyway, we passed the gate, the security, and did our business, visited a ship there, and then when we drove back, suddenly we had sort of a queue. We couldn't exit the oil harbour and then we saw people, these young people were sitting outside the gates. So no entrance, no exit from the oil harbour. So that was quite interesting to see. Eventually we were able to exit through another gate quite some distance away. There they opened up another gate, so it was sorted out for us fairly quickly. But I guess this is rather unusual to have protesters there in the oil harbour, but interesting to see.
It's certainly the first that have been there since I've worked in the harbour.
Yeah.
And I feel that it's important to say that protest is not something that is wrong.
Right.
You know, if you want to protest against against oil or gas or fossil fuels. There's nothing wrong with it, but from the perspective that we have, it interferes with the ability of people to do their work.
Indeed.
And particularly on this occasion, what we went to do is to support the seafarers who are working on the vessels.
Yeah.
And for them it's a job.
Yeah, indeed.
And it's the people who drive the trucks that have to take supplies in and out of that part of the harbour. For them it's a job.
It is.
For people who have to look after the security of those who work in the harbour and of the vessels and the very valuable cargoes they carry.
Yeah.
It's a job.
It's a job, indeed. It is a job. That is how it is.
Yeah.
So we have to respect that.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah. We look forward to working with you.
Yeah. The same. I look forward to work with you.
And hope that together we are able to meet some of the needs of the seafarers that we encounter.
Yeah. I hope so. I think so. Good.
Bless you.
Yeah, bless you.